Hi everyone, it's Maddie. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to do a quick check-in on my luxury resolutions, how they're going, and just kind of, chat through the year so far. Normally, resolutions, they kind of create a lot of tension because people have the best of intentions at the start of the year to change something about themselves, grow in certain ways. But a lot of times these New Year's resolutions end up being a little bit short-lived. Maybe they're overly ambitious, life gets in the way. Just can be tough to stick to. And so I thought now would be a good time to kind of check in on my list of resolutions, reflect on them, and see if there's anything I wanted to change. And this is my specific luxury resolutions. If you haven't already watched that video, I'll tag it down below. Start there so you kind of have an understanding of where we were at the end of last year, beginning of this year. And now that we're, a good chunk of the way through the year, we're going to kind of talk about what happened, what's going on. So my first luxury resolution was to stick to Chanel. And this came out of, last year, I kind of was dabbling all over the place. I was trying out Loewe, I had some Celine sunglasses, I was trying out Prada, and it felt like a great big mess. Just because I would have this cute Prada top, and I'm like, okay, time to wear my cute Prada top. But then I'd be like, wait, what bag am I gonna wear? I need a Prada bag. And then it's like, wait, what shoes am I gonna wear? I don't wanna wear like my Chanel shoes. Now I need to find shoes without logos on them. And I didn't really end up using the items as much as I wanted to. I struggled with like the logos clashing. I'm comfortable with logos. Like there's CCs on my Chanel buttons today. But I just feel like too many all at once is too much, and I can kind of be an over-the-top dresser, I think, as we all know. But I didn't want it to be like over the top and then over the top and then over the top. And so my resolution for this year was really to just kind of focus on Chanel. And it's also, for what reasons? It's my most worn stuff. I really like the designs, the ethos of the brand really resonates with me because it's classy, it's beautiful, but it's still playful and fun and feminine. And, it's just a brand where I find myself, I really like a lot of the stuff that they make and I'm very into it. So, sticking with Chanel for so many reasons. And then on top of it, I do not have an unlimited luxury budget. So, I take the amount that I want to spend on luxury each year. And if I focus it in a couple places, then you can become really connected to that brand in great ways. Like recently, last year, I found out that I was a VIC client at Chanel, which has been really awesome, getting invited to the different events and dinners and getting the different mailings and gifts and having the experience in Paris and all of that stuff. And I wouldn't be able to do that, sustain that, if I was also trying to be VIC at Dior, VIC at Loewe, VIC at places where I don't even want to be an important client, like Matches, which is going out of business, or Farfetch, which might also be going out of business. I did not need that. And so focusing on Chanel has really allowed me to deepen my experience with the brand, which has been worth it for me. So I think so far I've done really well actually on this resolution. As far as purchasing clothes, I haven't done any designer clothing or accessories purchases from anywhere else except Hermes, which kind of brings us to my next resolution, which was to set a boundary on my Hermes journey. So towards the end of last year, I just wanted to make sure that I was going in eyes wide open with the Hermes journey, because the way that my journey started with quota bags was very untraditional with my previous sales associate. And so moving into more of a traditional kind of relationship where it's having to do the loyalty spend and all of that stuff, I just wanted to make sure that I was going in eyes wide open and not kind of getting lost with and being irresponsible with spending or any of that stuff, or like getting so out of control with the ratios or any of that stuff. So, you know, if you've been watching my channel, you obviously know I did get my quota bag, which is way over there. For some reason, I thought it was right here. It's over there. I got my Birkin, which I am so excited for. I love that bag. And now, right now, I might take a small pause on Hermes just because I got the Birkin and I'm not sure what bag I need next. I'm actually like very bag content right now. I do have a couple of Chanel bags that I pre-ordered that are coming my way that I haven't received yet. And I had been kind of like I'd been planning for a few things. I'd been clearing out my collection, planning to secure my quota bag from Hermes, which I wanted to be a Birkin 35, and that happened. So I kind of cycled a few bags that I wasn't using, wasn't reaching for, out in anticipation of that. And then I'm also been anticipating these bags that I pre-ordered from Chanel and kind of looking at the ones that have just not been put to good use, honestly, in my collection, and, you know, cycling those out. And so I kind of feel like I have a full roster right now. And so I'm not sure, like Hermes bags, they're obviously stunning. They're beautiful. I've been loving this Kelly to go. I've been loving the 2424. Been loving all of the bags that I have from Hermes, honestly. But I'm not sure what would be next or what else I would add. And so I'm on a small pause until I can figure really that out. So I think for that second resolution, yeah, I don't think I got lost in the Hermes journey. All told, at the end of the day, it was almost exactly 2-to-1 spend ratio for the Birkin, if you include the Kelly to go. Now, so many people have told me that I should not include the Kelly to go in pre-spend, that the pre-spend doesn't count. I mean, like, Hermes doesn't really like calculate pre-spend. I think that's like total lifetime spend that they look at. I don't know, but I just like, I can't really, maybe that's what's taking so long when they go into the back room. Like everyone's getting out their calculators and like dividing whatever and removing the tax, like blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I can't be sure on all that. But without the Kelly to go, it's more like 1.5-to-1, which I think is great, totally normal, perfect. I mean, I love the Kelly to go. I'm so happy I got it. The really big piece was this Kelly chain bracelet, like that. This accounts for most of that spend, honestly, was this, and like a ready to wear sweater and a few scarves. And I've been wearing my scarves a lot. So I feel like I did have a good handle on that journey. I didn't get lost. I didn't, you know, stray from the path. And now I'm not 100% sure what's next for me. I need to like do some more reflecting on it. I need to take a full look at my handbag collection, where it is now. I think after these next couple of Chanel bags come in, I'll be able to like more clearly evaluate everyone that's here and see if where the gaps are, if there are any gaps, if that makes sense, hopefully. Very analytical. Okay, so then my third luxury resolution, excuse me, was no more costume jewelry. And honestly, actually, I think I've stuck to this 100%. I don't think I've purchased one piece of Chanel costume jewelry this year, and that was the main culprit of costume jewelry. Did I purchase any Hermes costume jewelry this year? I don't think so either. I think I even avoided, like, there were a couple of bangles that I saw in Paris that I thought were cute, and I didn't do it. I mean, the bangles, like, they're so pretty, they're so gorgeous, but I avoided the bangles. The closest I've gotten to costume jewelry pieces, like the Chanel headbands, but those are accessories. It's not jewelry. It's not meant to be jewelry. So I've done really good on that one, actually. It hasn't really resulted in me spending less, to be honest. Actually, the reverse, because the last resolution that I had was to invest in more fine jewelry. And boy, have we invested more in fine jewelry. I have been on a huge VCA kick and made all the worse by this amazing sales associate that I've been working with. Like, I just love her so much, and she is just such a great approach to how to build a collection, and is really thoughtful with pieces that, you know, that we look at together and how we shop together. And I have a really great experience with her. And so she makes it easy to keep, you know, investing more at VCA. And then I got this rose gold Cartier Love bracelet at the beginning of the year. So, and this Hermes piece. So yeah, it's been a real big investment in Chanel. I mean, oh, and also, sorry, the Chanel, this is not it. This is VCA, also from this year. The fine jewelry that I got in Paris from Chanel, this little camellia is one of them. And then I got the other necklace. So yeah, I've definitely been investing in fine jewelry, which is great because these pieces will literally last multiple lifetimes, forever and ever. And I've really been enjoying wearing them. And the sad truth is I actually haven't worn my costume jewelry very much, if at all. Like maybe some of the statement earrings a few nights when we were on vacation, but yeah, they've very much fallen to the wayside for the VCA and the Chanel really jewelry that I've invested in. Now, if I was going to reflect and update any of these resolutions, I mean, I think with stick to Chanel, that's good. And I'm sticking to it, and we have a plan, and I'm signed up for things, and I feel good about that. For the Hermes journey, I need to kind of decide what's next for me. And if there is, you know, like, yeah, just kind of like what's next, what would be the gaps in the collection? Where do I need to fill things in? What am I missing? What do I need? So TBD on that one. No more costume jewelry. I think I got it. I think I'm good continuing with that on, frankly. Like, I have a great set of costume jewelry right now that will last, I mean, well, it'll last however long it lasts, but I don't feel like there's any gaps in my collection now. For fine jewelry, I think I need to make a go forward plan of just like, hey, now that I have like the basic daily essentials, like what am I missing? You know, like what are kind of like pieces that I should be saving up for? What's kind of like a gap in my collection? Where even could I start swapping out fine jewelry pieces for some of the statement costume jewelry? Like, for example, the Frivole 2-flower ring I got, that's a very statement piece, right? That's like a significant piece. And so that is something that it's fine jewelry, but it looks like costume jewelry. And so probably I could do that in a few places with like earrings or necklaces, and then kind of cycle out some of those costume jewelry pieces if I felt the need. But that requires planning, right? And saving. So maybe reflecting more on like how much more investment I want to make in fine jewelry for the year, and what, you know, what I really want to buy there. But overall, I've been really happy with these resolutions. I feel like I've stuck to them. It was easy, and it also like it has made things sort of clear and easy for me when shopping. Like the whole stick to Chanel thing, like maybe I'll see like some really cute Bottega bag, and I just tell myself, no, you're not doing that this year, you know, like, or Miu Miu had these really cute summer bags. So I just had to tell myself like, nope, we're sticking to Chanel. That's it. You can't have it, you know, with the exception, of course, of my Hermes journey. But that was like, I think, pretty focused. And now I just need to pick a new focus or pivot out or whatever, figure out what's going on. Anyways, yeah. So I'd love to hear down below where you kind of are with your New Year's resolutions, what happened, if you want to reset any of them or set some new ones. As far as me setting new ones, I don't know. Like, I think I'm doing pretty good. I need to reevaluate my handbag collection and kind of see if there's any other gaps, but otherwise I might be approaching purse piece, which is kind of crazy for me, but that's a real thing. I think I might be approaching purse piece. So that's exciting. That's kind of like an exciting and different chapter for me too. So it's been really fun. You know, it's fun, especially having this channel and getting to go back several years and see sort of like the evolution of my personal style, the evolution of my shopping decisions, sort of the evolution of like where I'm investing my time and money. And like, I just love that we have all grown together and kind of like done this sort of like evolution journey together. And so I'd love to hear more about what's going on with you and, you know, where you're at, the way you think about these things now, and sort of what has changed. So let's continue the conversation. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Okay, bye.